The following 111 affirmations are intended to connect you with your shadow self. They are prompts for when you feel attacked, threatened, fearful, or doubtful. This will happen a lot along your path periodically and sometimes unpredictably. We put these affirmations together for ourselves, and Spirit suggested that we share it with others, like yourself. Let's begin. 1. We acknowledge the pain caused by religious trauma and honor our experiences. 2. We recognize that healing from religious trauma is a journey that takes time and self-compassion. 3. We validate our emotions and allow ourselves to grieve the losses and wounds inflicted by religious trauma. 4. We release any guilt or shame imposed upon us by oppressive religious teachings. 5. We embrace the freedom to explore and question our beliefs without fear or judgment. 6. We celebrate the diversity of human spirituality and honor everyone's right to their own religious or non-religious path. 7. We seek support from compassionate communities that understand and validate our religious trauma experiences. 8. We cultivate self-love and compassion as we navigate the healing process. 9. We acknowledge that religious trauma is not our fault and release any self-blame. 10. We reclaim our autonomy and trust in our own inner wisdom. 11. We recognize that our worthiness and values are not determined by religious doctrines or dogmas. 12. We honor our own unique spiritual journey, free from external expectations or pressures. 13. We create boundaries that protect our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. 14. We trust in our ability to rebuild our lives and create a sense of meaning and purpose outside of religious trauma. 15. We embrace forgiveness as a tool for releasing the hold of religious trauma and find inner peace. 16. We allow ourselves to question and challenge religious teachings that have caused us harm. 17. We find solace in connecting with others who have experienced similar religious trauma, knowing we are not alone. 18. We release the need for external validation and find strength in our own internal compass. 19. We let go of toxic religious ideologies and embrace beliefs that align with our own values and principles. 20. We embrace critical thinking and use it to navigate our spiritual journey. 21. We acknowledge that healing from religious trauma is a non-linear process and honor our individual pace. 22. We surround ourselves with love, compassion, and acceptance, both from within and from supportive community. 23. We reclaim our personal power and use it to create a life aligned with our authentic selves. 24. We recognize the impact of religious trauma on our relationships and seek to cultivate healthy and inclusive connections. 25. We celebrate our resilience and strength in overcoming the challenges posed by religious trauma. 26. We honor our own spiritual experiences and find value in our own unique connection to the divine. 27. We release any fear of punishment or divine retribution and embrace a loving and compassionate higher power if we choose to believe in one. 28. We respect and honor the religious choices of others, understanding that everyone's path is different. 29. We integrate self-care practices into our daily lives to nurture our mind, body, and spirit. 30. We trust in our ability to redefine and reconstruct our beliefs and values according to our own growth and understanding. 31. We find peace in embracing uncertainty and allowing ourselves to live with unanswered questions. 32. We release any expectations or pressures to conform to a specific religious identity. 33. We embrace a holistic approach to our healing, recognizing the interconnectedness of our mind, body, and spirit. 34. We cultivate a sense of gratitude for the lessons learned through our religious trauma experiences. 35. We release any feelings of betrayal or anger towards religious institutions and individuals who have caused us harm. 36. We honor our inner child and offer them the love and compassion they may have been denied in religious contexts. 37. We engage in practices that promote self-reflection and self-awareness, allowing us to uncover our own truths. 38. We reject religious teachings that promote discrimination, prejudice, or harm to others. 39. We open ourselves to the possibilities of finding new spiritual practices or beliefs that resonate with our authentic selves. 40. We practice self-forgiveness, acknowledging that we did the best we could with the knowledge and understanding we had at the time. 41. We release any limiting beliefs about our worthiness or deservingness based on religious teachings. 42. We honor the sacredness of our bodies and embrace practices that promote self-love and acceptance. 43. We recognize that our worthiness and our value are inherent and do not depend on external religious validation. 44. We allow ourselves to redefine our relationships with spirituality and embrace practices that bring us joy and peace. 44. We allow ourselves to redefine our relationship with spirituality and embrace practices that bring us joy and peace. 45. We release any attachments to religious dogmas that no longer serve us and embrace the freedom to explore new perspectives. 46. We create spaces for our own spiritual growth and evolution, honoring our changing beliefs and understandings. 47. We embrace a compassionate approach towards ourselves and others, understanding that everyone's spiritual journey is unique. 48. We release any fear of punishment or damnation and trust in the inherent goodness and love within ourselves. 49. We find solace in nature and connect with its beauty and wisdom as a source of spiritual nourishment. 50. We acknowledge our resilience and inner strength in navigating the challenges posed by religious trauma. 51. We embrace practices that promote self-empowerment and self-expression, allowing us to live authentically. 52. We release any attachments to religious labels and embrace the fluidity of our own spiritual identity. 53. We cultivate a sense of belonging within ourselves and recognize that our worthiness does not depend on external affiliations. 54. We trust in our own intuition and inner guidance as we navigate our spiritual journey. 55. We honor our personal growth and transformation, celebrating the wisdom gained from our religious trauma experiences. 56. We practice self-compassion and offer ourselves love and understanding during moments of struggle or doubt. 57. We release any feelings of unworthiness or shame imposed by religious teachings and embrace our own inherent goodness. 58. We honor our own unique spiritual path, free from compassion or judgment of others. 59. We seek out resources and support systems that validate and understand our experiences with religious trauma. 60. We engage in practices that promote self-reflection and self-discovery, allowing us to uncover our own truth and purpose. 61. We release any attachments to religious rules and restrictions that hinder our personal growth and well-being. 62. We find strength in our resilience and our ability to rise above the challenges of religious trauma. 63. We allow ourselves to embrace uncertainty and find comfort in the exploration of different perspectives. 64. We release any fear of rejection or abandonment based on our religious beliefs or lack thereof. 65. We cultivate a sense of compassion towards those who have caused us harm, understanding that they too may be trapped in their own religious trauma. 66. We embrace practices that promote self-acceptance and self-love, recognizing that we are worthy of love and belonging. 67. We honor our own innate spirituality, trusting in our ability to connect with the divine in our own unique way. 68. We let go of rigid religious ideologies and embrace a more expansive and inclusive understanding of spirituality. 69. We seek out communities and spaces that support and celebrate our healing from religious trauma. 70. We release any need for external validation or approval and trust in our own inner wisdom. 71. We reclaim our voice and speak our truth, knowing that our experiences are valid and worthy of being heard. 72. We cultivate resilience and courage as we navigate the healing journey, knowing that we have the strength to overcome. 73. We surround ourselves with individuals who uplift and support us on our path to healing from religious trauma. 74. We release any attachments to religious expectations and embrace the freedom to shape our own spiritual beliefs and practices. 75. We celebrate our individuality and unique contributions to the world, knowing that we are whole and complete as we are. 76. We foster a sense of forgiveness towards ourselves and others, understanding that we are on a journey of growth and learning. 77. We engage in self-care practices that nourish our mind, body, and spirit, replenishing our energy and promoting well-being. 78. We honor the sacredness within ourselves and recognize our inherent connection to the divine. 79. We let go of any need for external validation and trust in our own inner knowing and intuition. 80. We surround ourselves with loving and accepting individuals who support us on our healing journey. 81. We release any shame or guilt associated with leaving a religious community and embrace the freedom to explore our own spirituality. 82. We find solace in spiritual practices that resonate with our authentic selves and bring us peace and joy. 83. We acknowledge the strength it takes to confront and heal from religious trauma, and we honor our courage. 84. We open ourselves to new perspectives and beliefs, recognizing that spiritual growth is a lifelong journey. 85. We release any fear or anxiety associated with religious trauma and embrace the present moment with gratitude and acceptance. 86. We trust in our own ability to discern what aligns with our values and beliefs. We allow ourselves to change and evolve. 87. We find peace in the acceptance of uncertainty and the unknown, knowing that we are constantly growing and learning. 88. We practice self-compassion and offer ourselves love and understanding as we navigate the complexities of religious trauma. 89. We embrace the power of community and seek out support from others who have experienced religious trauma, knowing that we are not alone. 90. We let go of any expectations or judgments placed upon us by others, and we honor our own unique spiritual journey. 91. We celebrate the freedom to explore and question our beliefs, recognizing that our truth may evolve over time. 92. We release any feelings of resentment or anger towards religious institutions and individuals who have caused us harm. 93. We cultivate a sense of self-empowerment and entrust in our own ability to heal and create a fulfilling life beyond religious trauma. 94. We honor our own intuition and honor wisdom, trusting that we have the answers we seek within ourselves. 95. We release any attachments to religious guilt or shame and embrace a loving and compassionate relationship with ourselves. 96. We acknowledge the impact of religious trauma on our sense of self-worth and reclaim our inherent value and dignity. 97. We find strength in vulnerability and share our stories of religious trauma with others, creating space for healing and understanding. 98. We recognize that our spirituality is deeply personal and unique, and we honor our individual path. 99. We release any fear of judgment or rejection from others and embrace our authentic selves with love and acceptance. 100. We practice forgiveness towards ourselves and others, understanding that it is necessary to step on the path to healing from religious trauma. 101. We embrace the interconnectedness of all beings and honor the divine spark within ourselves and others. 102. We let go of any beliefs or teachings that perpetuate fear, division, or harm, and we choose love and compassion as our guiding principles. We let go of any beliefs or teachings that perpetuate fear, division, or harm, and we choose love and compassion as our guiding principles. 103. We find peace in the present moment, knowing that our worthiness and belonging are not dependent on external religious structures. 104. We cultivate a sense of curiosity and openness, allowing ourselves to explore different spiritual traditions and perspectives. 105. We release any feelings of unworthiness or inadequacy based on religious teachings, embracing our inherent worthiness and enoughness. 106. We honor the wisdom gained through our experiences with religious trauma, recognizing that they have shaped us into resilient and compassionate individuals. 107. We surround ourselves with supportive and understanding individuals who uplift us on our healing journey. 108. We release any attachments to religious identities and embrace the freedom to define our own spiritual path. 109. We recognize the importance of self-compassion and self-care as we navigate the healing process from religious trauma. 110. We celebrate our own unique spiritual gifts and honor the ways in which we contribute to the world with love and compassion. 111. We affirm our own inner strength and resilience, knowing that we have the power to heal and thrive beyond religious trauma. Time to return to the present. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to the present moment. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently stretch if needed. Take one final deep breath, feeling grounded and centered. When you are ready, gently open your eyes. Feel the peace and balance within you, knowing that you have explored and integrated your shadow self. Carry this sense of wholeness with you as you continue on your journey. It's been my honor to journey with you in a moment and share these moments with you.